Oh, yay.
Morning.
Here. Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. Thank
Good,
you
good, good.
for being here.
No
Um,
problem. Having
yeah, of course. I know we planned this several weeks ago. So I want to meet you where you are today and just start with asking, how are you? And how's your heart? And how's your energy? And, how are you coping with what's going on right now?
I'm actually feeling great. I'm blessed to be alive. If it's not one thing, it's the next. First we had COVID and the whole quarantine, and then the quarantine gets somewhat lifted off, somewhat, and then we had the tragic passing of Mr. Floyd, and just dealing with all the kind of aftermath through all that. But I can say that I'm great despite all of that.
That's good. I'm really glad to hear that that's where you're at. Um, Without any kind of like holding you to any kind of expectation, is there anything that you want to share using this platform this morning to speak to Soul Side's community as well as yours in that regard at all?
One thing I would honestly just say is to um, just learn how to just love one another, despite the emotional circumstances. Emotional circumstances can bring off different reactions, and they may not be consistent or persistent all the time. I just want everybody to know that it's okay to love one another, and it's okay to love one another with any guilt. Anybody having to feel any guilt to support anybody. You should just be supporting people because of who they are. If their services can match what your needs are, and don't just do anything just out of guilt. Do it from your heart, and that
Yeah,
becomes that becomes more authentic than everything. Because once you do something from the heart, then you won't have to worry about doing things out of emotions, because emotions can change every day. Depending on how we wake up, we're in a different emotion, and then you can react differently the entire day from that. So, only thing that I just wanted to share is that if you're going to support any, say, black-owned businesses, just make sure that you're doing it from the heart, not just as a fad, not as a trend, or not out of guilt or any emotional uprise. If you've been doing it, kudos. If you're going to start doing it, kudos to you. But just make sure you stay persistent in that and don't just react off of emotion or a trend.
that's very powerful. Thank you for sharing that. Um, I think that speaks a lot to both to what we both do also in terms of coming from a centered, grounded, embodied kind of place, like making sure that our bodies are well, our nervous systems are well to hold love and compassion, or train yourself to come into love and compassion and act from that place rather than the emotional thing that changes all the time, or emotions are never final, emotions can lie to you, um, all of that. So thank
Right.
you. Thank you for sharing that.